Let me fold this down chair up and sit in my own. I gotta scoot this shit back, bro. Sit in my black motherfucker. You got the Browns. Yeah, and it is right. You know Tom Brady not. I'm telling trash and Madden. You not, bro. I'm gonna blow you out. You might not even score. And I'm gonna play with your team. Try to play with.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get
nigga turn me to broadcast. You're not even watching.
We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end. Down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You're trapped.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
What's taking it so long to turn around, bro?
Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Come on, bro. You gotta break
And not
that.
much running
Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 14. Hey, check 24.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete.
So it's like I must
Too much
can't.
contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Look at
Into
it, bro.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
21. 57.
On play action. Now Garoppolo.
Oh my God, he just got
And
fucking
he's
crap.
brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Down to lose one. Go! Mike, 54. We ain't giving up, man.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
56 Mike. 56 Mike.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And some space here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams
No
score
fucking
every single
yards,
drive
bro.
of the game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No. 12.
On 3rd down, Wilson. The quick slant caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dance it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now
I don't think you can hear him, man.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for
Wow, how the fuck is he open, bro?
At the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 16-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Rip left, rip left. 2. Cut. Hey, whoa. 57. Mike, 57. It's a party now. It's a party now.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Well, that's complete to Sanders.
Pretty good
His
pass.
first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is Coleman, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage.
It's hard scoring right in the goal line, though.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Tight ends on the loose. White. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, echo. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Garoppolo. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Gun. 12, fellas, here we go. Hey, exit.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He got 43 6.
This is
I ain't get something out of this.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I'm finna start playing with these niggas. These niggas fire. See y'all.
Flying 90. 50 seconds to Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So 2 quarters down.
I thought when you hit that outside, oh God, I thought you were going.
After the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter.
I can't take this, Madden. Come on, oh my God, bro.
And we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I'm gonna find me an ebook to run with. Oh my God, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Might as well go with the damn chip, man.
Physical play on the
You played underneath, then.
We've seen good
Yeah, so you played underneath.
Throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah, I could just tell.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. It's Carson. Down to about the 22 here. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 22.
So much of the game today We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 17-3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it. And no return on this one.
No, I don't got no Wednesday and Thursday.
And take it.
No, Tuesday and Wednesday. That's why I'm up so late. I ain't got that. I would have been got off that class.
Set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to
Oh, bro, good run, bro.
down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Get ready. 11. 54. Bravo. Check. Watch.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete here.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You. Mike 50. Mike 11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Bro, good pass, bro.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
12. Hey, Steve 6. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Come
And
on,
out
bro.
run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
And so he got 4 gigs left.
Situation, he forced a ball into coverage through the
He got 4 gigabytes left.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Oh, that tight
This one
window.
into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Let me see.
Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kill. 13. Hey, gun. Pop. 57. Mike, 57. Hey, check. Flag. 57's Mike. Mike, 57.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Hey, dude. Let's get this. I got this. 57 to Mike. Lock. Trash. That's trash. Hey, alert.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Right back to Procise. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out.
No, bro. That's why I didn't want to pass, bro.
Picked off down near the 5. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
21.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
65. Go ahead.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Get him, boy.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, Charlie. Hey, come on.
He's back to throw. Got it in. He finds Sanders. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Watch 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up.
Play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
21. 21.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
One, Omaha. Hey, Alpha. Magic.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Wait.
Samuel complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
All right, bro. Come on, bro.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
57. Mike, 57. I'm on. 57, Mike 57.
They'll go for it. It's
I knew it.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Good at it, game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Again, they run. Again, it's Pro-size. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Pro-size. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
You weren't getting that bit. I put my ball carrier shit on conservative as soon as I got the ball back. Yep. So you can strip that bit.
Yeah, they really had to grind this
I
one
knew
out,
you were gonna
didn't they?
pass it on God, cause look, I had seen 3 wide receivers on the side. I knew the middle receiver won't go on the street on God. That's why I had picked the safety. And I lined up on his. I ran straight to that nigga.
You know, every team wants to be physical.
That was a good
We've
game.
heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
You know who I'm gonna play with.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
I haven't seen him, but he watched it till like the start of the fourth quarter. Where they at, bro? Yeah. This is my other playbook. This is my backup playbook right here. Man. Y'all niggas done went and got my team.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. 0-2, 0-2. Hey, high 7. 56. Mike's 56. Right here, right.
Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Stay at home, stay at home. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Over.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, not a good omen there.
I ain't playing this playbook in a minute.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
What's up, man? Why you say, bro?
First here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
My still say 3 gigabytes left, bro.
How many?
3.
And this will be a touchdown.
Just watch. Stand apart and watch it.
Alright.
You watching on your screen?
Hold on. Let me do something.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Hey, easy. We go 21. 5. 56. Hey, get in the weight room. Mike, 56.
Bro, why is my jump going so slow?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. 20, 10, and nearly a touchdown as they finally stop it down
fast as
at about
fuck.
the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Press him.
Let's go, defense. Move. It's our time. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey.
Why is your stream doing
So
that?
after the INT, it's Breeze.
Good
To the
fucking
goal
hit.
line, but it's incomplete.
Why is your stream doing that?
Intended
Doing
target,
what?
but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Like keeps like copying the comment.
You've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Check. Wait, Delta. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
2nd down and goal.
Please hit this nigga, bro. What the?
Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Who watching my stuff? Cause he's got 2 people up there.
Out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. That's some strong running. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Boy, when I tell you I missed this playbook, bro. Oh my God, bro. I miss it, boy. I missed this playbook.
Set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I had all fucking days, bro.
That are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Now Williams. And an alley to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Good shit, man.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Here we go. Easy, opposite. Hey, box truck.
To throw again on second down. Breeze.
I knew it, bro.
On the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Yellow waiting. 56. You must. 56 to Mark, boy. 56. Check 56. Hey, whoa.
Now Breeze on third down. And Gibbs got it. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Start that shit,
partner, when
bro.
you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my God.
Catch. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn, 43 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Dang, he's smacking you, Dre.
So that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Flush to his right.
He take too long to throw the ball, bro.
And he's brought down. A.J. Klein. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
How you drop it, bro?
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the Saints will have the football back. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. And this is Cook with the ground. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, my junk is scoreless.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 56. Mike 56. 36. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Eli Apple. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
Come on.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they can throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down. Mahomes. There goes it. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Good fucking stop, bro.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Ready? We're good. We're good. Mike 4, ready. 50. Mike's 50. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. The open man is Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, Haywood! They're going to need some therapy after this. Mike 56, Mike 56. He can't hang.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze.
That, bro.
Be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34.
Come on, comeback season, man.
All the way down to the 26-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Escaping the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's
That's a good ass sniff out.
short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's how you fucking come back,
Butker's
bro.
kick here is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter. They got the interception, but very little movement after. And
I'm gonna get off after this. I don't want to hear it.
It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense.
Wait, you
They
just
ran onto the
lost?
field. This is what we call sucking
No, I came
change,
back.
right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to
Wait,
the
you
field goal.
just won.
I wanted that.
The Saints offense
Y'all
on
still
the
in the
field,
game?
ready to get their drive
This
started.
another game.
Wait, what team y'all picking?
I got the Chiefs. He got the Saints.
Oh, what's the score?
17-16.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He came back?
This one complete to
I
Smith.
came back, yeah. It was 16-7.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
My junk say
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
my junk
So
say
2nd and inches
I
after
don't
that
know why my
first down
junkie
completion.
is
We're
download.
just shy of the
It has
marker.
1 gigabyte less.
Breeze gonna throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right
So, I don't know that
idea.
nigga.
Got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second.
Bro,
Yeah, should not stop there.
that's the fucking D that I like, bro.
Find him.
And now the
Coming from a DB, nigga, I love that.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
Hate that stride.
Well, they deemed it 4 down.
I know what I should have
territory. They
did,
got
bro.
4 yards to pick
Thank
up the
God.
first.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best
Lesson
effort.
for that.
But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an
That's what I
effort
should have
picking up
fucking
the
did.
first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Hey, Alpha. 53, check 53.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Who's hurt jump like that?
On first down, Breeze. It's caught, Smith. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Hold on, bro.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Breeze to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second and goal, Breeze dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Dre, how tall are you?
5'9".
To throw is Breeze. He's got Smith here. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And Lutz puts this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on...
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to win, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's back to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Past the 20.
Man, let's fucking go, man.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
You got to fight with me, boy. You got to fight with me, but I ain't gonna go away like that. I ain't going away, boy. I'm me.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
53. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Over.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we win. 53 is the mark.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Sliding out of the pocket.
Let's fucking go, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
On first down, it's Williams. Eli Apple up from his corner. Spot to make the play. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now, and they want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Breeze to throw. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Go. We're good. Ready.
One final try here for Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And it's
GG.
so their final drive comes up empty.
My turn.
You could have beat me. You could have beat me, bro. You had me down 16-7 going in the 3rd quarter, bro. I had to get on my Tom Brady shit, bro.